Welcome back. Now, when you think of athletes, you often think of highly trained individuals who are at the peak of their physical fitness. We don't always think plus size. Krista Henderson is a seasoned triathlete and the author of a popular blog dedicated to plus size athleticism, and I caught up with her a little earlier. Krista, good morning to you. You have quite the following online, inspiring a lot of people, but what is it that inspired you to get active and start competing as an athlete?
So for me, why I really wanted to get into the athletic lifestyle, I was sort of tired of feeling like I was in this constant state of wanting to fix myself and always trying to lose weight. And I was really fortunate. I connected with a triathlon coach who really started to show me the different mindset of what it means to be athletic and an athletic lifestyle and working towards something that's more empowering and positive. And I fell in love with triathlon, and I've been doing it ever since.
And what's the main message that you're trying to get across to other people in your blog and on your website?
My main message for sure is that for plus-size women, you definitely do not need to wait to lose weight to get active. It doesn't have to be a barrier. For myself, I got out there right away. Every time you are a little bit more active every day, it really builds, and it builds your strength, and it builds your energy. And over time, you will really start to see the health benefits. And the great thing, too, is, when I started triathlon between my first and second year, I dropped my race times by an average of 20 minutes, and I didn't lose weight yet. So you really can start to see health benefits. You can get faster and stronger in whatever sport that you want to engage in.
And what sort of reaction do you get from the other athletes when you turn up at the start line for these events? Do they view you as a serious competitor?
I do believe that they do. I think there's a lot of respect in the athletic community. Everyone knows what it takes to essentially toe the line, which is showing up, because you're not going to show up not being prepared. So there's a lot of pride on the line, and a lot of people are very supportive of coming from all different kinds of body types and a lot of body diversity at the races. So there's a lot of mutual respect at the races.
And I love the fact that one of the biggest questions that you get online is where to find a plus-size sports bra in terms of the fitness industry. Do you think that they're overlooking a pretty major market here in plus-size athletes?
Absolutely. Plus-size fashion as an industry is over $17 billion, but there's such a small portion of retailers or fashion designers that are actually targeting plus-size fashion. When I started, there was nothing. And in fact, I actually reached out to a designer to see if I could get a custom tri-suit. And he responded by giving me a pair of his shorts that he thought would fit based on my dimensions. Unfortunately, they did. But it's been a really slow build. And considering that, I think the focus and that there is a shift where we're moving away from weight loss and looking more towards body acceptance and health advocacy, that this is an opportunity for the designers to really step into the plus-size athletic wear department.
And finally, what is your advice to people who might think that weight is a bit of an impediment to them getting active in the first place?
So my advice is, I definitely did it, and you can do it too. It doesn't have to be a barrier. You can take small steps every day. You can build your strength, build your endurance.
Well, Krista, you are an inspiration, and you're doing very well, and thank you for sharing your story with us this morning.
Thank you, Deb.